right, man. We are live. Let's go.
Mercedes experience.
Haven't been able to stop thinking about you.
We need to act like nothing between us ever happened.
If it weren't for Rome, though, then we'll be back out on the road.
Funny how you know he OD.
I'm good at handling shit.
Casino will bring unprecedented wealth to this town.
You have the power, Andre. What are you going to do with it?
Man. What's going on? We are back. We were supposed to be waiting to do this, but we could not wait. We had to go ahead and jump on here and do this review. P-Valley, Season 2, Episode 6, Savage Review. Before we get started, I just want to give a shout out to the writers behind P-Valley this season. Everything y'all been doing, phenomenal work. The way y'all been putting everything in place, the way everything been coming together. Black Lives Matter, the way y'all was able to bring that in and make it not too heavy, but the way it's able to make sense, especially dealing with a character like Big Tink. I'm just enjoying this season so much. This is definitely one of the best television shows on TV in 2022 right now. I know I said Stranger Things too, but this ain't the season ain't finished yet, so I might be having to retract what I said. Just letting y'all know. And shout out to The Boys too. The Boys Season 3. That's one of the best television shows out this year too. But jumping into it, man, we start this episode off with Diamond, Big Bone.
Oh God, I was like, after all they didn't put y'all through, they gave y'all a good scene right off gate.
Yeah.
Boom.
Appreciate that. Like I said, especially throwing Big Bone in there, and she damn sure got the name Big Bone for a reason.
Yeah. I see.
My boy Diamond, I ain't gonna say he having issues, but yeah, Miss Mississippi Keishana, she's still on my man mind.
I was surprised because last week I was like, Diamond ain't thinking about her. He got big, but you were right.
He talked to her at that store. Now going to this scene, it was like, yeah, he was definitely still in those emotions. Mm-hmm. So yeah, Diamond is all into it, and he got a damn beautiful woman he with right now. Perfect woman, but he can't get it out of his system. He got Keishana thinking about. So going throughout this episode, we also get shout out to my girl Big Bone, man. You're talking about extracurricular activities. Yes.
What she said here, I had to pause, rewind.
Like,
Did she just say what the fuck I think she said?
Yes.
She absolutely she said that. I was like, well, damn.
I'm with it. I'm sitting here like, oh, thank P-Valley. This the right you giving us? Yes. And shout out to Diamond. I mean, he on some real niggas shit. I don't know how many of us would have actually said some shit like that, but I'm just saying, like,
y'all would have been like, y'all, most of y'all niggas would have been like, yes, ma'am.
It was what? Yes, sir, master, sir. Yes, sir. I'm just saying, like, what? Right after
But I get it because he on some real spiritual shit.
Oh,
like, y'all don't like people take sex just for what it is, and I'm just like, it's deeper than that. That's why soul ties are a thing. That is for real.
And the fact that he ain't even actually had sex with Keishana yet, but
it's
just that whole connection with him and her. So this is definitely foreshadowing as far as them coming back into play in Derek. I can only imagine what it's leading to. But it's definitely some foreshadowing going on, and especially with Big Bone checking out the ring, Jimmy Bone's ring.
I'm gonna need her not to touch shit over there, because all that is for a reason.
So you want titties growing at your back?
All that shit is for a reason. He ain't playing.
But you can actually see Big Bone seem like she really feeling Diamond, because I be hearing some people out here with some conspiracy theories talking about is Big Bone got some type of connection with Jimmy Bones. No, I don't think it's no connection there. I don't see that. I just don't. If it do end up coming up and it's making some kind of sense, okay, fine, y'all got me, but I don't see no connection there.
I mean, okay.
Do you see anything there as far as Jimmy Bones and Big Bone?
Nah.
And yes, I'm calling him Jimmy Bones for the remainder of the season. That nigga's Jimmy Bones.
Look, I don't even Montavious. That was his name.
Yeah. But yeah, man, this is a pretty good scene. Like I said, and it's like I said, feeling like a lot of foreshadowing as far as Diamond and Keyshawn's reunion, and definitely Derek being somewhat in that picture. Is this going to be Diamond taking Derek out officially? Or is Keyshawn gonna get caught in the crossfire?
That's not. We can go to the next scene. We're gonna talk about Keyshawn.
Jumping to the next thing, we got my boy Lil Murda and Big Tink. Of course, they back in Mississippi, hometown, so they celebrating. And this is really officially Big Tink's welcome home. Yeah. Being that they back in the hometown and everything because of the tour and what happened with Rome. Goddamn, shout out to the Candy Man. Woo day. Woo day. But yeah, they celebrating in the hometown. And once again, it seems like Big Tank is very much in a good mood. Especially when they first show him, like he's celebrating. I like the way they zoom in on the Mississippi tattoo. Like I said, showing everything and whatnot. We got in here. Yo, what's going on, Matthew Wilson? Appreciate you coming through. But yeah. While we doing all the celebrating and the slow motion scene with Little Murda getting out of the car, bringing Big Tank the car or whatever.
Yo, I love that because it shows that connection. And I was just
once again, this way deep in the sex and them being gay or whatever, it's the connection between them. Him looking at him, and when we get to some more later on scenes, you can actually see just the way Tank looking at him. It's not like, oh, why he messing with Cliff? Or it's not looking at him like that. He's looking at him like, I'm proud of him. Like, this is my dog. He did that. He did that. Yes. That's how Big Tank is, I feel like, looking at him.
You see that genuine love. And, you know. I love it.
Once he actually get Big Tank in the car, though, you see Big Tank is still going through it. A little bit of emotions. And at first, I was kind of feeling like he just like, damn, I can't believe I'm actually with my man. We actually doing this now. And I feel like the emotions was kind of overwhelming him in that scene. Mm-hmm. And I think it was kind of a little bit of that, too.
Yeah. Well,
yo, what's going on, Brillo?
What up, Brillo?
Appreciate you coming through, bro. This scene right here was definitely a good scene. I enjoyed just seeing the chemistry between Little Murda and Big Tank. Like I said, I know we've been talking about a lot. A lot of people been talking a couple weeks with everything been going on between those two. But specifically, especially in this episode, once again, showing that connection between them two is more important than anything. And that's what I really enjoyed. Especially, like I said, the way Big Tank looking at Little Murda. It ain't, to me, looking at anything else with everybody else talking about. To me, it's looking at him being so proud of him, especially going on the latest scenes or whatever. Going on, though. Uncle Murda wasn't, not Uncle, I keep saying this. Uncle Clifford. He wasn't really in this episode a lot, but when he was, he definitely made his presence known.
Of course.
Appreciate that, Matthew. It's all good, bro. You definitely got to get up out of here. You got to go check it out. You got to go check the episode out.
Because we spoiling it.
Oh yeah, Brillo. We're gonna get to it, man. This was a heavy episode. But Big L, Uncle Clifford, they pretty much my girl Autumn Night trying to figure out what she got planned, what's her next move. She got some things going on as far as Haley. Goddamn Uncle Clifford got to the point of wanting to take her out. Like she gotta go. Want to cut her watt off. Shout to Brillo. Uncle Clifford want to cut Haley watt off. He would have gone.
Can't stop the rain when it starts to pour.
Yeah,
that scene funny as hell. The way she come out there, they messing with her. Big L turning the watt off. But yeah, man. They even got to the point Clifford talking about putting her ass up in the jail. Like, do you want to just turn her ass in? I'm like, Big L, like, she would have pulled that trigger.
And got rid of, like, yeah, that's crazy because, like, to me, it's, like, crazy how, like, that was her situation and she ain't even the one that did the illegal shit, you know? So, basically, they got rid of her situation for her.
And this is like, damn, Diamond, Big L, Uncle Clifford, even Mercedes. And she's pretty much, as far as Haley, the main one dealing with the situation, clean hands.
Right.
But yeah, man, they trying to figure out what's going on with Haley because Haley is definitely on a mission. She is on a mission, and she is making her moves.
Yeah, and they ain't making no money. Man,
That too.
Haley done played all her personas in this episode.
Like I said, she ain't got no family. She ain't really got no friends. She ain't got nobody out there that's really, especially on her side now. And the fact that everybody in that last episode pretty much turned their back on her now, it's like, shit, it's whatever.
I mean,
Moving forward, Uncle Murder. Well, damn, why I keep saying this? I'm sorry, Little Murder, Big Tank. They still pretty much riding through the hood as far as Mississippi hometown.
right?
This is another good scene, man. Another good scene. They pretty much took over this episode as far as Little Murder and Big Tank.
Yeah, they
And
did. And I
this
didn't
was-
mind.
To me, pretty much Little Murder giving off those first glimpses saying, nigga, I'm not going nowhere. I'm going with you. I'm chilling with you. I'm staying with you. Because Big Tank immediately was like, yo, I want to drop you off. Yo, where you trying to go? You're like, nah, I'm chilling with you. I'm staying with you.
I feel like Lil Murder actually wanted to spend some time with him, you know.
Yeah.
This is the first time that they been alone, because you know, like they've been on the road since they went and picked him up.
And they ain't got
So, like,
Keyshawn
this
them
is that-
there, Woody them
Yeah,
there.
they ain't got to be nowhere at no certain time, you know. No, they alone, like at home and alone. And then like also like him just being out with somebody that he's been intimate with. So it's just like that's a big step for Lil Murder, you know. I mean, ain't nobody know like that, but still they know.
Yeah. Of course. They got it. They the main ones involved, but it's the conversation when they in there eating them good ass looking hot wings they eating, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
They said when she came through there, they plate looked like the steam was coming off them boys, and even the name of the restaurant, I was like, oh my god, this you could tell this is a Mississippi spot where it looked like they got some straight good ass hot wings.
Man, them wings look like they fried hard as shit. Oh.
I think he had might be some lemon pepper hot or something. I don't know, man. I'm
he
a
said
wing
lemon
lover.
pepper wet.
So yeah, we had to get in a little bit of detail with the wings.
Anyway.
But the conversation though, they started to really get into everything that's going on as far as what they got going on, and it finally he's able to ask about Uncle Clifford. As far as Big Tank.
That was a big step, and then you get the the history of how they met and why they was together and like
as far as them in jail or whatever, they go in a little bit detail. I mean,
yeah, and then they calling it a date. I was like, oh, this is cute. Look at them.
I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna yeah. Nah, I ain't gonna be funny. I enjoyed the scene.
Like, I guess so. I guess so.
Because like I said, this show got so much good writing that you look past everything else that's going on.
Yeah. I feel like this shit should be normalized. That's a whole nother.
I ain't got no issue with it. Like I said, I'm good. I know what I like. I know it. Ain't no issue.
Exactly.
And it definitely ain't no issue with watching two phenomenal actors doing what they doing. Because by the way, shout out to these two actors doing what they doing, killing these roles, man. As far as Little Murder and Big Tank, I need to start getting y'all names as far as the real actors playing them. But yeah, shout out to these actors playing these roles. But shout out to the way Little Murder describes Uncle Clifford.
Yeah.
He want to be described as a she, he and going into detail as far as how long Big Tank been locked up, the way he says, damn, shit done changed.
Yo, that was a big thing that I don't think people realize. Like when you be in like that and you come out, how much has changed. Like technology, the way you pay for shit. Like, oh my God, it's just. And
we kind of been talking about it in previous reviews or whatever, how he's trying to adjust to society after he's been locked up for so long, and the way his tempo or whatever, and what things he's been going through. And yeah, we was kind of being a little funny as far as what he went through a Little Murder and thinking, is that why he was upset or whatever? But especially going into this episode and just seeing and examining his mannerism, his behavior, and the way he's really trying to just be to himself and keep trying to ditch Little Murder. Man, but it's really how Little Murder's pretty much admitting the way he done messed up, how he's effed up, and I think he's kind of admitting how he messed up with Uncle Clifford and with Big Tank.
Yes, that's what it seemed like.
And it seems like Big Tank is basically telling him like, you need to, you know what I'm saying, fix that.
Yeah, he told him you moved on as you should, like, don't wait on me, nigga.
Man,
You alright?
yeah, I ain't gonna. Hey, I'm not gonna say and act like this. Man, this episode is emotional because, like I said,
Yeah.
man, if you not only if you don't been through depression yourself, but just notice people who going through that real depression or seeing people really going through that. It's some powerful scenes in here, man. But we're gonna get to it.
Yeah. Cause like even with their relationship, like even if you just look at it, like take the gay shit out, and then
Yeah.
like just look at it on a homie level,
They
like
friendship,
they genuinely have a friendship,
the
and you
connection,
can
man.
see, yeah. That's why I'm like it's deeper than being bent over. Like, come on now.
You didn't have to say it.
I had to say it like that. Okay, sex. I'm sorry. I should just say sex. Yes, I'm sorry.
Them being intimate.
Yes.
It's more than them being intimate. But definitely, just seeing how Little Murder to me is definitely somebody who seems like he wants to kind of be out there, like he wants to be himself.
He do.
But
He do. The funny
moving
thing
forward,
is, go ahead. Yeah, we're gonna
this
move up.
Cheryl, right? This woman's name is Cheryl, right?
Shell.
Okay, Shell. We got Mercedes coming over trying to check on what's her daughter's name?
Terica.
Coming over, checking over Terica, basically trying to bring them some food or whatever, because she, Shell got everything going on with her and her drinking or whatever.
Drinking, don't have a job right now. Yo, they did a good job with making her look bad. I mean, when I say look bad, like you okay.
As far as being under influence.
Yeah, like
24/7.
TV shows have a tendency to still make people look pretty, even though they going through some shit. No, they made her really look like she going through some shit.
Definitely.
Like, cause she, I'm like, that's not how she looked last season. Like,
no,
damn.
and that's why I was almost not even recognizing the actress. I'm like, is this the same actress?
They person?
But, yeah, they did that. I'm glad you said that. But Mercedes is basically trying to get Shell some help. She's telling her, I can tell, like, you need some help, man. You're going through it. And Shell is saying she need a job. She don't need to be dancing on no pole like you. And it's basically her still being very, very judgmental towards Mercedes. Even though Mercedes is trying to help and get to a point where Mercedes basically saying, do she need to take Terica off her hands for a while? And that's where Shell like, oh, hell no. Oh, no. It's pretty much start calling out her name, man. Just coming with straight disrespect. So, you don't got a lot of...
People don't like to hear about themselves.
The latter part of this season is starting to have some intimate deaths coming, and I wonder if Shell gonna be getting up out of here too, or maybe some rehab. And this is going to be Mercedes coming in taking over as far as Terica.
She need rehab for sure. But yeah, Shell was dead wrong for going that low. I mean, it's true, and it's like, but like you don't have to say it like that. You know what I mean? Plus, like,
not really. Well, yeah, because
no, like as far as like where she lived, that is the hood. She do live in the hood, but it's like the way she said, like she just so condescending, and it's just like, ma'am, you just mad that your dude cheated and got a baby out of it. Like you still mad at that, and you can't see past that.
And the fact that she still got to deal with the situation because of the daughter. But like she said, you called her a mistake. She heard that.
And it's like you don't even want her. You really don't even want her. But to spite Mercedes, you're gonna keep this child that you don't want and that don't even want to be with you. Like that's the.
I still, like I said, I always had that question of Terica as far as what situations would she be in if she was able to be with Mercedes.
Yeah,
not
because
now,
Mercedes.
Yeah.
Because I mean her job, and then it's
even Mercedes right now dealing with some shit. So financial.
I mean, she was handling herself financially, and then like the pandemic and all that shit and everything that went down at the paint. Because Mercedes had a plan, but everybody keep fucking up her plan.
And I mean, to be honest, I don't know how much of an influence it was for Terica to be with Shell because she still ended up in a situation which we're gonna get to. So I mean,
exactly, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Because like the argument, oh, she has a better life, she has more money, but she still ended up just like her mama did, huh?
True. So yeah, man, this is going to be interesting moving forward. But we're gonna get to that situation. Ah man, Keyshawn, Miss Mississippi. She is trying. She is trying. She is trying.
I thought she was practicing. I was like, oh, she really about to dip. And I already knew. I already knew whatever she was trying to do. I was like, he gonna stop her. He don't want her to go.
And this is one of those scenes where it's on you on your tippy toes. You, oh shit, is he about to pop up? Where he gonna be? He gonna be standing at the damn door window. He gonna be waiting for her to try to get in the car because nigga is always on her ass. Little Murder call. Who that on the phone? Oh, it's Little Murder. We going over Rome's funeral.
I mean, granted, she was talking
man.
to him on speakerphone. She was talking to him on speakerphone. So he heard the speakerphone.
But I guess Derek is about to go to another job interview, which he probably not gonna get, or he going to some type of event. He going to something. I don't think it's an interview because he actually
no. He was going to help one of his friends or something build a fire pit, something. Do their backyard. He do some handiwork with his friend. That's what it was. And that's why he was like, "Do you want to come?"
Yeah, and like nigga, she basically like, I mean, he pretty much whooped my ass, so I can't look at me.
Like, right? Yeah, she's like, look at my damn eye. Busted ass.
He's like, oh yeah, you right. Yeah, you might need to stay. Like, look. But this really is also her way of saying I got a plan, and she's basically trying to go. She's trying to get out. At first, when she pulled out the gun, I was like, oh, she about to do some. I'm gonna wait here in the dark till this nigga get here and shoot his ass. But no, right. She was making her escape plan. She was trying to get out. But this nigga Derek is thinking 2 steps ahead, which I would think she would have thought about that. It's like he know.
Shit, I thought she was gonna leave and he was gonna be tracking the car. And I was like, oh.
Nah. He said you ain't leaving in nothing. I'm gonna just take the battery out or whatever he took out.
He took the battery out.
Okay, because the way she would, yeah, because I was thinking of her looking in the trunk.
Yeah, batteries be in weird spots in the cars now. They don't all just be under the hood. I've seen somebody battery under their seat.
And I know certain sports cars too. Y'all don't be coming at me, nigga. I don't know nothing about vehicles like that. I went on it like. But yeah, man, she trying to get up out of there. But once again, Derek seems like he a little bit of a step ahead of her, making it preventable for her not going no anywhere, which I feel like DoorDashing around on Uber, maybe taxi, maybe you can call somebody. I feel like I know what she got going on at the Pink. I know everybody mad at her, what happened with Diamond, but I was waiting for her. Maybe she could make some type of call like, yo, I need to get up out of here. This is a life or death situation. The kids, I feel like, especially Uncle Clifford, somebody gonna come through.
So what's gonna happen is because
I mean, at that moment where it's the car and shit and everything happened, I was
but no, the fact that he took that out, he already knew that she was gonna try to do this. So the fact that he knows is like, no, I can't leave now, so let me find out another plan to where she has to get ahead of him to see ahead of her. So strategically, it was smarter for her to go back in the house. And then also he pointed out, he was like, your phone say you ain't been nowhere all day. Because
you also see why she left her phone? Yeah.
Yeah, because he tracking her through her phone. I know these things because, like, I ask these questions. Plus, I know people that work at cell phone companies, and they tell you, like, the shit that you can do on your phone. You can track people's phone. Plus, Google does it already. Google sends you an email every month, tell you where you been.
I know we've been having some predictions, man, with Keyshawn, and I've been saying as far as like, is she gonna die this season? But I'm almost thinking of us getting a kind of spin around, maybe a little twist where she maybe ends up killing Derek, but being that she down there in the South Mississippi and Derek is white, do we get something with her getting locked up and her having to go through the process of the system because of her being who she is as far as black? Derek, who I don't know.
Yeah, because that is a thing about women. That is a thing. Women killing their abusers. Their
what we just talked about on
pimps, the traffickers. Yeah, exactly. So we could, and I hope not. I mean, I want Derek out, like,
yes,
gone. But like, geez, like I can't have Miss Mississippi going down.
It's time for him to go, and I think this is his last season. I do. Even though it's only
I-
season 2, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I
it's time
hope
for him
this
to
is
go.
his last season. If he wants to continue to have a career, because you know how like cancel culture just love to cancel people career because they good at acting like like an asshole.
Yeah.
Like just let this be your last season because we don't need you.
I mean, he playing the role, so I mean,
You playing the role. You playing that damn role.
But
But I mean,
it wouldn't make sense for him moving forward because it's like you done way too much now. It's something you got to go by
yeah,
some
you
type
didn't.
of means. You got
You
to
didn't
go.
beat the kid to that point. Now
Yes.
you gotta die. If they allow you to stay, what are you here for? And don't try to redeem him. Please do not give him no redemption arc. Leave that nigga where he at. He need to be in the water, down by the river.
Damn. I'm about to say if we was in New Orleans, he could have been down there with them Gators, but we ain't in there. We in Mississippi, but yeah.
We in Mississippi. That you know how big the Mississippi River is. You know how many bodies in real life is probably under there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye, Derek.
Moving forward, we get Big Tank and Little Murder still riding around Mississippi.
Yeah.
We get the track. I guess this is a track that Little Murder sent as far as his verse to DJ Never Scared for the Meg Thee Stallion song. And we get a couple chicks playing it on the radio.
I didn't catch her fake name in the show.
I ain't even think about
Yeah,
that
they-
either because I'm
they
pretty sure
said
she's not
it,
gonna
but I
be called
didn't
Meg Thee
hear
Stallion. Oh,
No.
okay. My bad, y'all. Well, whoever Meg Thee Stallion name is supposed to be in P Valley. The song, I guess Little Murder sent to the verse he sent to DJ Never Scared, I guess he got it put through. I guess they got it mastered and mixed, and it's on the radio, and they end up hearing it. And of course, being Little Murder like he did last season, he started going off like when they played this song in the Pink last season. It's me. They playing my shit.
Right, bruh. That's some shit I ain't never felt. What I would love to feel. Like that's my shit.
Oh man, yeah. Maybe get that feeling as far as the podcast. Make sure y'all come through and check us out. But yes, man. This is another scene where we get Big Tink and you see how happy he is. But
yeah, it was so nice to see him smile this damn episode. Like, yes.
You ain't see, he was this happy when he seen Jocelyn come out in that one episode. Miss Mississippi episode. That nigga was happy as hell seeing Jocelyn come out. But yeah, once again, it's seeing Big Tink and not necessarily, I think, happy for the situation they in, but just seeing Little Murder and seeing him rise and seeing the fact that he is getting to where he want to be. Seeing him as far as what he been doing with his music or whatever.
That's a true friend right there, man. To that connection that they have, and then him just like, I believed in you, and to see you
him having that conversation with him
that
again.
I believed in you. Like,
and yes, we got to go back the scene where they get intimate, but we're going back to that because it's where he was telling him again, like, you gonna be that nigga. You gonna be the one to make it out. You gonna be the one.
Mm-hmm.
And we go back right here to this scene and him telling him that again. It's just that happiness he feeling for him, knowing that he is that one. After everything they done been through, especially being locked up and everything, him making it out.
Right.
And it's also that protection. Nigga pull up saying, "What y'all doing, man? Move your ass at the gas station."
He's
True
ready
friend.
scrap for
True
you.
friend. But like I said, it's looking at that scene because you don't know what's coming, man, and it's like, damn.
Now I knew something was coming, but I didn't know what.
I did.
So like I read the parental discretion advised and blah blah blah.
Nah,
and then, like,
I don't pay too much mind
No,
to it.
I read that and I saw the word and I was like, who is it gonna be though? And I still like even through this because I was like, this nigga. I was just so into him being happy. And then
but we got a lot of characters this season, especially newer characters.
Yeah, because I didn't.
Whisper,
I didn't know if it was gonna be like one of the minor strippers or just just some weird shit. Somebody
Like
set somebody up to look like it happened that way. So I didn't know how crazy it was gonna get. But
it's really that switch too. Just seeing how happy Big Tink could get, and then the switch the way he can just get down real fast.
That rage.
Yes. Once again, shout out to those performances by these actors. moving forward, man, we got Russian Roulette, Whispers. Shout out to P Valley. We're gonna get some good right, but we also gonna get some good performances by some strippers. And these niggas been killing it this season, man. They done had like 5 scenes where they just going off.
They're athletic, man. The athleticism of the shit that they doing. That so oddly enough, this is what I peeped. And Roulette has a complex of, you know, her body looks more athletic.
It's colorism.
Right?
Sounds like similar to Mississippi, Kishana.
Yeah, but hers is more about her body tone. Like she don't have like the big ass fake boobs, the fake ass, and she's like
I
really
think she
toned.
even don't feel like she the prettiest either.
She don't, and that's why she feel like she had to show off with her athleticism, because Whispers did that little move, and she was like, oh, took them heels off. Was like, let me show you some real athleticism over here.
Yeah,
like,
she was looking at her when she was dancing or whatever. Then she went up and did what she did, which she did uphill by the moves. Like she put her legs on that shit and was balancing her body. I'm like, what the? Then she went in and backflipped or some. Nigga. I'm sitting there, I'm appalled. Damn. But it's my man showing up, the one that paid her to give her the dome, you know, the one with the D sucking lips, you know. This is really where we get that tone though, as far as her recognizing that, damn, so you looking at Whispers and you want to smash her, but you just wanted the dome for me. Right. It's another thing coming in, kind of showing how she feeling about her looks or whatever. And it almost went back to even the scene, the first episode. Was it the first episode? No, it might be the second episode where they're doing the auditions. And Big L kind of told her, like, you need to go over there with the mother girls.
Yeah.
And I was like, it kind of took me back to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate that people, you know, like get treated like that because they don't fit someone else's ideal body type. Like, bro, like there's no safe space for women. Like as far as like bodies, it's like if you're skinny, then you're too skinny. You need to eat. You need to get some ass and titties. You need to get
light
all
or
ass
too dark.
Titties. Yeah, you too light. You too dark. Your waist ain't small enough. And it's like what? Then when women do all this shit to their body and they be like, ugh, they still be like, ugh, what do you want from us?
BBL. So damn, why your legs so small but your behind so big?
Right.
But once again, man, shout out to the athleticism. Shout out to the stunt doubles. I don't know if they stunt doubles, but I'm thinking they are. I'm thinking they are. But if they not, shout out to the actresses doing what they doing. I mean, hey, but I'm thinking the stunt doubles. I'm just saying. But besides that, like I said, just seeing Russian Roulette and her reaction to not only feeling like other people are paying more attention as far as the customers coming in there looking at them dance a little bit more to Whispers because of maybe her color and maybe her tone than her, or maybe just feeling like she's a little bit more prettier than her, taking it all into effect when it comes to Russian Roulette. But I ain't taking nothing away from her dancing moves. The niggas, when it comes to stripping, they out there pulling off fatalities as far as they moves. I'm just saying.
They are.
I got scared at one point. I'm like, she gonna fall. Oh, no, she.
I just be rubbing my thighs like, nigga, that pole burn.
I mean, they dancing where it's at a point where, am I looking at ass and titties, or I just want to see what type of moves you're gonna pull off?
Right, right. You didn't forget
what moves you gonna pull off tonight?
You know what? I just realized that today. I was watching them and I was like, these hoes ain't even naked. Like, I'm entertained and they ain't even naked.
Hold on, man. You right. No, yeah, look at them.
They fully clothed.
You right. Okay, moving forward. We got the Mercedes experience. Coach. He said he needed this experience, but it's really his wife. The Mercedes experience is definitely real because goddamn, wife ain't been able to stop thinking about it. Goddamn, coach had to make that call saying, when you make the wife happy, you make me happy. So, really, is though Mercedes saying she need the wife kind of to fall back a little bit because you might be messing up my bread. Because the wife ain't trying to get them hands off. She all over Mercedes.
What she say? I like
Smoke
you.
turkey
I
wings.
want you.
What?
Give me that cookie.
I like you and I want you. Now we can do this the easy way or we can do it the hard way.
Damn, she is not playing with Mercedes, man. But we could have kind of get a more of an understanding of why she not. When they started to get a little bit more intimate, but yeah, we are definitely tuned in and getting ready for the Mercedes experience. And before we get to that, Autumn Night, we finally find out what 007 is up to.
She said she was Lakeisha Savage.
Oh,
I was like, damn, so she Lakeisha today.
man.
Autumn, Lakeisha, hey, we all know.
She got a couple names, but we get her showing up to Andre's mayor announcement, or him putting his bid in to become mayor or whatever. Pretty much trying to get his people to pretty much what they call it as far as
Sponsor.
Yeah, put money behind him.
He need that money, that campaign money.
And you know what Autumn Night there for as far as Haley. She's trying to get them dollars. She's still trying to see what the paint is worth. Because y'all ain't offering enough. And what's my man? I keep forgetting his name, the black brother.
Corbin.
Corbin. He can't stand Autumn Night ass. Haley is getting on his last nerve. You take your ass back to the strip club.
Hey, he wasn't saying that last year when she was last year. I said
last season.
He was last season.
Like I said, getting his ass spanked, doing all that in the pink was a slave to the pink.
Exactly. Now he reformed. He like these hoes.
He all about what he trying to get done as far as this goddamn casino. Yes, we're gonna get more into them as far as this little meeting between Haley, Andre, and Charlie. My bad. What's that nigga
Corbin.
name?
Corbin.
Moving forward though, we still dealing with as far as Russian roulette and whispers. Like I said, she taking notice to my man who trying to pay that extra money to get under whispers. And at first, when I was noticing this thing, I was thinking, was she not trying to basically turn whispers out as far as put on the game, as far as her being paid to have sex or whatever? But I think it wasn't that. I don't think it was that.
No, he was trying to he told her to do that. He was like, go see if your girl will let me do it.
I was looking at the way as far as Russian roulette is looking at her. At first I'm thinking that she was like, oh shit, I'm feeling bad. I don't want her to get turned out or doing what I'm doing. But I don't think it's that. I'm thinking it's what we was talking about earlier as far as her looking at her. Like she's a little bit more pretty.
Bitch, he'll pay you 2 stacks to lay on your back. Like, bitch.
I would have did that. It's kind of like that. She looking at her like, damn, why you didn't pay me to do that? I would have. I mean, it ain't like a good scene. It's sad as far as the circumstances, but I was looking at it like that at first. I was like, oh, she kind of looking at it like I don't want to turn her out. But then I was like, nah, no. It might be kind of both, but I think it ain't. I think it's her kind of looking at it like, damn, why he wouldn't treat me like that, or he was just wanting the mouth from me.
Right.
Let's jump back over here to the Mercedes experience. Coach.
What the experience?
Mercedes,
I was like, he really bad though. Like first of all, you wasn't hitting hard enough. She said harder, nigga, and you wasn't going harder. I'm gonna need you to listen and pay attention and stop
grinding. He was making love.
She wanted to get that. She said harder.
Goddamn wife put that hand down there. Goddamn Mercedes started goddamn ovulating. Holy go, like I was like that. Damn, Coach noticed that shit too. Coach said, "Wait a minute, damn, I ain't never hit that spot." And it's the fact he grabbed it. I'm like, if any other, I'm just thinking I would have stood back like, damn, all right. So let me go behind.
Most dudes would have sat back, grabbed the blunt.
I would have been dead, and then I probably would have got with my wife. Would have been on the other side of her, maybe. I don't know, rotated something. I don't know. But I wouldn't have got it.
Switch positions, like what
they do what they do. And I'm talking about fictionally or whatever. What they was doing as far as the show. But yeah,
why we trying to direct him through a? I'm
just saying it just. It's like, so you been cheating on me with a woman? I'm like, nigga, what are you?
And you
are
mad?
you okay? Like, Is it the fact that you couldn't make her come as hard as your wife was making her? I mean, I don't know. What was it?
Ooh, competition. Hey.
That shit was. I don't know. That confused me. I wasn't understanding that because, like I said, I would. If anything, it would excite. I was like, go, continue.
Right. That's less.
And the
work.
way he was talking to Mercedes, it was like, you make my wife happy, you make me happy.
Right. So I made your wife happy. Now you wanna be mad about it.
No. I know when two women been together, and I ain't never seen you like pussy like that. And the way y'all bumping pillows, like this nigga was going off. The veins in his neck.
Which right? I was like, you so mad about some weird shit. Like, who gets mad about this? But okay.
Well, it's really what Mercedes was saying to the wife, like, nigga, you gotta fall back. You better mess up this bread.
And she was trying to make it so it was just her and Coach in the first place because she knew Farrah was happy.
Yeah, and he started hitting her ass with low blows. Backwoods, bitch, you took your like, damn, Coach. Y'all both of them broke my heart.
Bitch ass nigga.
Y'all both done broke my heart. Yo, Facts Over Fear, you coming through, bro. Yeah, man. Just ain't understanding why he was feeling that type of way, man. Especially he was there for the Mercedes experience.
Right.
Should have been enjoying yourself. But yeah, moving forward, Russian roulette. We got my white boy coming in, and I gotta say something, man.
Wait.
What's up?
Well, that was the end of that scene, or we didn't talk about what she said to him, the wife, when Mercedes left. Oh, that was a whole different scene.
No, she was still in there. Mercedes was still in there as far as when she said the way she was. She might like pussy more than you. As far as the wife, she said, I like pussy more than you. For all you know.
That shit took me out. I was like, wow.
Like, to me, though, she's basically telling him, like, we can enjoy this together.
Together. Like, she was happy to share, but he wasn't.
That shit weird.
Weird.
I'm sorry, y'all, but I mean, and it wouldn't be weird if it's like, I want to be just intimate with you. But no, nigga, you brought Mercedes in. You wanted multiple women.
Exactly, because I'm like, I understand dudes that just want to be with their wife. They don't want another woman in it. But like, nigga, you was wanting he started all this. Stupid. He started because he was like, nah, stay and get the Mercedes experience. She didn't got the experience, now she hooked.
Goddamn right. She had that look in her eyes. It's over. But yeah, man. I'm definitely trying to see what's moved forward. I feel like this is not going to be the last time we see at least Coach wife. She's going to try to make something happen because that Mercedes experience ain't going nowhere. She getting back on that roller coaster.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
But moving forward, Russian roulette. We got my white boy coming back up, you know, the pills and everything.
Duffy. His name is Duffy.
Okay, Deli. White Knight.
Duffy.
That's what we've been calling him, the White Knight. Duffy.
Duffy. Like
Duffy.
Duffel. Yeah. I believe that's what they said. I'm going to check real quick. But I swear they said Duffy.
All right. And I guess we can't call him the White Knight because of what happened in the last episode with Keyshawn.
Right.
So I'm going to just call him the Step Up guy. Nah, I mean, that's what he talking like. And on this episode, that nigga was a little heavy on the accent. As far as the Mississippi accent, he a little heavy on. He was kind of heavy on. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say what it was. He was kind of heavy on that shit. And he was sounding like that white dude that was in Dance Flick, that was practicing with old girl that was trying to do the parody of Step Up. I'm just here to do what y'all asked me to do. I was like, yeah, I'm feeling the scene. I'm glad he coming to Russian Roulette's aid because just like not the last episode, but in previous episodes, you know, he came in there and talked to her with everything that was going on with the Black Lives Matter thing and the fact that her brother had died by police. So to see him come in pretty much trying to make her feel good about herself, and shout out to Russian Roulette and shout out to P Valley and that writing. Her coming out telling nigga like, yeah, but I'm a hoe. I'm a hoe. Like,
yeah, his name is Duffy.
Okay, Duffy. Okay, Duffy. But yeah, the rawness. Her just coming straight out letting them know, and him coming to tell her, well, just surprise, I'm a hoe too.
I mean, because you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, so.
It's the acceptance for me.
Nah,
hey, I know what's up.
I mean, some
This
people
ain't
can't
no
handle
goddamn
people
perfect
past.
world, and we ain't perfect. So let's do this.
Right.
Hey, it is what it is. And I wonder if this gonna kind of have an impact on Russian roulette and the way she goes about her situations, especially with everything going on with her. You know what I'm saying? Being offered money for sex or whatever.
Right.
How's she gonna do it with that moving forward?
We'll see. We'll see. Cause Duffy definitely wasn't faithful to Gidget. So.
Oh no. And I'll be forgetting about that whole thing, but I mean, everything that happened, you know, Gidget left. I mean, shit.
Cause he got her mama sick with COVID.
We
Bruh,
definitely don't need a Gidget backstory, so no.
please don't. We don't.
And we kind of already got a Gidget backstory
I
with
was
Miss
shocked.
Mississippi.
Yeah, I was shocked that she was in that. I was like, oh, okay, they've been knowing each other since high school. Still trying to do that math and ain't mathing.
Moving forward. Well, girl, Kishana, man, of course she couldn't make the great escape, so my man Derek done got back all happy, cheerful. When he was first talking to her, I was like, oh, he knows she was trying to get out. It's just the way he was standing over her, like, so you were sitting here all day. I was like, this nigga knows something, because you already know how this nigga come around looking like he might pull off or
Yeah, I mean,
get
it
tense
seems
when he
like
around. He gets tense.
he know a lot of her habits because
Yes.
he is obsessed with her.
And it's just looking at her like a prisoner. She just like, so you cool with the fact that you know she probably been sitting here in the dark all day, no TV, no, just sitting here with the kids, and just.
Yes, he is, and
Of
I've
course.
been there before. Like
He's a
that
warden.
shit. Oh yeah, like I said, you ran in them relationships where dudes is like that overprotective, and yeah, you end up sitting at home all day. That's why I be like, I watched a lot of reality TV and a lot of fucking movies because that ain't love.
Man, this scene though in particular just took it back to the previous scene, everything Keyshawn done been through, and like I said, I'm hoping this is Derek's. This is it. This is his end game. He got to be gone. Like, get him out of here, man. Some way of fashion, some form. I just feel like with Derek's death is gonna come some type of sacrifice. Like something gonna happen that's gonna be. Oh shit! I just want him going though, and I feel like it's gonna be worth the sacrifice. Whether it's Diamond or whether it's Keyshawn. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. He got to go. Putting your hands on them kids, man. This nigga.
God.
Moving forward, man, we got Little Murder and Big Tank still roaming through the hood, SARS, Mississippi, and before we get to everything going on with Big Tank, we do get a phone call between Little Murder and Wody.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much Wody telling him as far as he don't want Big Tank back on the road with us.
Right.
Everything been going on with Big Tank, and you know his temper and everything. But it's really Little Murder asking Wody as far as Rome. Damn, man, it's kind of coincidence. You know this nigga keep on OD'd or whatever.
Yeah, because early in the episode, Lil Murder was like, "Damn, they ain't even say what he died from." The
Yeah, when they
blonde
sitting in the
can't
barbershop. I meant to show that too because I like the way they was cutting Big Tank hair and showing how it's like as far as burning his hair, whatever. I didn't know they really do it like
irony. No, the fucking irony of what he said when he was finished. I was just like, once it happened, and I remember, I was like, why he say that to him? Because I don't like that. I'm a big believer in what you say. Like, don't be. We ain't playing with no words.
This whole episode was really foreshadowing. But yeah, man, it's really Little Murder talking to Wody, and Candyman pretty much telling them, I know you don't like to get I'll get things done. I get things done.
Exactly.
I gotta make shit happen. But yeah, besides that, Big Tank showing up to a particular house, and at first, us as an audience and even Little Murder, we thinking he's there to do something, cop something. And me, I was thinking something gonna happen at the house. Is this nigga gonna get robbed, or if they gonna try to rob him, whatever? Or Big Tank gonna get into a situation where?
See, I thought back the home dude that
he got into the fight with.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't.
And I was like,
is this
that retribution or something? I don't know, man.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna get into some like a tussle or something, and some shit was gonna happen. Somebody gonna get shot or something. But nah, we get into something way, way deeper, way deeper. And pretty much just watching Big Tink walk through the house, we started to hear things going on in his head, screams, just not really images, but just hearing the things that he hearing in his head or whatever, and watching him walk up to this particular closet or whatever, or door. Mm-hmm. And once he opened this door, we see this image of this little boy, and immediately I knew that was him. I like, that's him as a little boy. And just seeing him stare at that little boy, or stare at an image of himself as a child or whatever, and still hearing everything going off in his head as far as those screams or whatever, I was just sitting there just like, oh shit. He is dealing with childhood trauma. He got some type of trauma that he's dealing with, and now it's just taking you back to everything as far as the way he was just holding himself when they are in the car, whatever, in previous episodes, the way his temper, the way he was going off about things, not only as far as the Black Lives Matter things, but I know we've been talking about him being locked up, him trying to adjust or whatever, but it was way, way deeper than that. It was a lot more going on here with it. And when they come outside, him and Little Murder have a conversation as far as him telling him this was my old house. And Little Murder basically trying to tell him, this is your last time seeing this house. This is the past. We leaving. We ain't never coming back.
Exactly. We going up. You got to leave that past, man.
And you keep saying, once again, this Little Murder just staying with him, not trying to like let him be by himself too long or whatever. And him keep telling him like, no, we gonna do this. We about to leave and we good. And this is even when they're in the barbershop. He asks, the barber asking Big Tink, what you gonna do since you've been out? Little Murder immediately tell him he come back on the road with me. He's gonna be my security.
Right.
The importance of just once again, we talked about this. I said, was they gonna make a play on this as far as rappers bringing their homeboys in, playing security or whatever? And I thought they was gonna take a different rap, but I love the way the rap they actually took. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I wouldn't have mind them taking that rap, but this rap they took actually was a lot more serious, and it actually the depression, the trauma, them playing on that.
Trauma, the unhealed childhood trauma is killing the Black community because we are repeating cycles of abuse, verbally, physically, mentally, emotionally. We got to fucking heal this childhood trauma. You got to, especially before you have kids, because you ain't gonna do nothing but traumatize them just as much as you were. Maybe a little less, but like, bruh, we can't.
And once again, it's like seeing him, like I said, happy or whatever in certain scenes throughout this episode, and you just see him shut down. And watching him walk through this house, like I said, that performance, the look in his eyes, and just seeing how dark it starts to get, it's his surroundings, and him not hearing anything around him, and him being took back into that place as a child.
Yeah, that shit hurt, man.
Man. Moving forward. Back to Haley. She's standing outside, still playing 007.
That's Lakeisha Savage. Lakeisha Savage. I can't say that. Lakeisha Savage.
Who's this lady she was waiting on?
She's the person that's basically been. I guess she like on Promised Land. She the casino owner. She the one to build. She the
money person too.
Yes.
She's a big money person.
Yes.
She the thing that can make everything happen for everybody as far as Andre.
The financer of Promised Land. That's what she is.
And Haley. So immediately she coming in with that swag as far as that Mississippi slang. She talking shit. She's talking shit as far as this woman right here that's with Haley. I ain't want to call it an old white woman.
And Haley played her role so well. What? I'll just
slick. I ain't gonna call it conniving. I'm just call it not even really manipulative. Just she is though. She's manipulative.
She is.
And she good at it.
She good at it. Great.
She's slimy too. She's slimy. I'm just she a snake. She's slick. She is, man. She got then she got on all that red. She coming in there. There's a little bit of foreshadowing with her. I ain't gonna say devilish ways, but man. I mean, shit, she looking out. She doing what she feel like is best for her. So, but in this conversation, we were pretty much trying to get Andre and them was trying to get the money. he's trying to get her behind him as far as the endorsement, as far as the white lady or whatever. And Haley is trying to get that money as far as getting the bid, as far as to go up or whatever, as far as for the pink or whatever. And this conversation, this woman, as far as the way she clocking everybody in this room, as far as the men, Andre, Corvette, and the other guy, I forgot the other gentleman name is in the cigar room or whatever.
Yeah, that's
the older gentleman or whatever.
That's the dude that Andre was talking to in the first place. That was like Andre's boss.
But once again, we got Haley pretty much spitting them bars. She coming in with that business mind, saying what she's saying. Getting the white lady to listen to her. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say the white lady, but the old white lady, whatever. I don't got her name. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all let me know in the comment section if y'all got her name.
Georgie, yeah, shit. It's on the tip of my tongue. Damn. Because they said like they said it like 3 or 4 times.
They did. They was saying her name, and it was Gigi or some shit like that.
Look, I'm so close.
But yeah, man, Haley starts talking that talk, basically getting everybody ear open, especially this woman right here beside her, and she gets her attention. And basically, she's able. I'm not sure if she's able to get the exact money she wants from her, but I'm thinking she's going to get her to basically talk to her about it.
Honestly, I think she aiming super stupid high, and be let people talk you down. Yes, high you can get. Yeah, 10 million. That's what she want.
The woman, she honestly don't care about the mayor stuff. She like, yeah, I'll give you your endorsement because I really don't give a fuck. Long as y'all don't get in the way of my goddamn casino. Everybody say call it casino.
I mean, that's they slang. Man, have you ever heard real Mississippi people talk? Like, yeah.
Oh, her name was Gidget. Gidget.
No, her name is not Gidget. Gidget is the stripper.
Yeah. Oh, you right. We just said that too. We was talking about my bad. You right. But anyway, man, y'all let me know in the comment section. Y'all got this older white lady's name that Haley was walking with that came in pretty much that everybody was trying to get as far as the money, as far as Andre. But yeah, she's pretty much coming in and Haley gets, well, I'm not sure if Haley gets what she wants. Well, she does get what she wants from her. But Andre does get his endorsement too. But like I said, it's pretty much saying a woman saying, long as don't nobody get in the way of her casino. Y'all can do whatever y'all doing, just don't get in the way of my casino.
All right. So I mean, Haley.
Where is Uncle Clifford gonna play into this? Because I kept thinking he was gonna walk into that room. I did. I kept thinking, and my wife when you said it, she was like, "Uncle Clifford, here come Uncle Clifford, here come Uncle Clifford." But yeah, I'm very much feeling like Uncle Clifford is gonna make some type of play before everybody gets their deal. They trying to get done. As far as the pink or whatever, and the property.
He's still a partial owner. Or do they not have no paperwork? Or
I don't think they got paperwork. I think Haley is like main owner. I think it's more of a handshake between her and Uncle Clifford.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think they got paperwork. As far as I know, I could be wrong, but y'all let me know. But I don't think they do. Moving forward, after this little meeting, my girl Haley showed up to Andre's spot.
I knew that was gonna happen. Now I saw that coming.
I didn't.
I did. I was like, she gonna pull up. She gonna pull up. I already knew it.
Is this another manipulative Haley move? As far as her feeling like, is Andre gonna become mayor? Do I need to kind of slide in and kind of get that?
Okay, it's both. I feel like she been wanting him just as long as he been wanting her.
I know one guy
for sure.
Thing. Andre was sipping before. This nigga's done. He's gone.
Lord have mercy. The Lord is my shepherd. He know what I want. Excuse me, brother. Miss Parker.
For sure. For sure. He just might as well just put his picture right.
Over. He ain't worrying about that wife no more.
Right
that shit is
him.
done.
Yep.
And let's be clear on something too. Andre didn't fuck Haley. Haley fucked Andre. And I had to be blank about that.
For sure.
she
let him think,
choking him.
And she let him think that he was in control. Like, you in control, Andre. You ain't in control.
That's her being, once again, I said, she's manipulative. And she good. Bruh. She's good. Crawl on the floor. And I'm like, nigga, you still ain't getting control. You don't even look like you nervous the way you talking, standing there shaking. Like, get yourself together. And then she went straight forward. And I'm just go ahead and say it. It is what it is. P Valley made sure.
They made sure, but it was just the shadow this time. It was
once
a
again,
silhouette.
Nigga,
At least they tried to be subtle.
You start fucking up.
And y'all start, like I said, Diamond, Big Bone. I'm like, we getting some good scenes. Haley and Andre. I mean, Haley did her thing. I'm glad we getting, but y'all had to make sure. Let's slide it on in there right quick. Slide it on in there.
Real quick.
And I'm not going to get into detail. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But if we know, if you've been watching our reviews, and don't nobody be looking for this shit. It just be there.
That's about to be a drinking game.
It's been every episode. And I'm saying, like, what is it? Was it in a contract clause? Like somebody said, we make sure y'all have a showing of genitals in each episode this season.
I told you, man. They saw what Euphoria was doing and was like,
I ain't watched Euphoria yet, but if they doing this shit, like, might be this.
Euphoria is just more weird. It's you.
No.
You, man, watching that show, you feel like you on drugs, but in high school. You just.
Anyway, Haley put the thing on Andre. I mean, and I don't even think she pulled no condom. I don't think nobody put no protection out. So if he definitely was lost in the sauce, if they went wrong, it's over.
Ain't nobody.
Don't be surprised. I hope we don't get no surprise at the end. Andre, I'm pregnant. Are we gonna get a wife showing up? Is the wife gonna be back in the picture anytime soon?
No.
I'm just asking.
We don't need. For what? Bitch, you laughed in his face when he said he wanted to run for mayor. You was giving got while he was gone. Like, come on.
Fucking Nikki. Hands, titties, in the nude. I'm sorry. In the nude. But yeah, man. Andre finally got his wish. Jeannie said, here you go. And Jeannie's there for Haley.
Well, I feel like they low-key gonna work something out together.
Haley is more like, no, I ain't gonna call Haley Dean. She's more like that demon at the crossroads. Like, you had whatever you want, but I want those souls at the end. 10 years, 20 years from now, I want those souls. I'm sorry, I ain't mean to put Haley out like that. I ain't gonna call something like that. But hey, man, ever since Jimmy Bones done died, she been different.
She has.
All right, man. I ain't gonna front. This is something that I would definitely. I ain't gonna say I was dreading, but this is the one right here. We got to get to it. We get to Big Tink and Little Murder, and like I said, they was really the drive this episode. They was the main focus to me, really, this episode. And like I said, you get seeing Big Tink happy. Yo, they're having this good combo. Vibing.
Hold on. We're going to talk about something before we get here. I was right, damn it. I was right.
What you mean?
My theory of Toy actually having fucking COVID and giving it to Ernestine.
Did I skip? Hold on.
You did.
I thought I had. Oh shit, man! My fault.
You good?
My bad, y'all. We didn't talk about it, but yeah, I meant to jump to that. It's a scene where Ernestine is coughing real bad when Uncle Clifford is taking her temperature or whatever, and she like, damn, Ernestine, your sugar is regular or whatever. Trying to figure out why she coughing or whatever, but she's constantly coughing, and Uncle Clifford, did she call? What's her name? What's the girl name
Uncle
again?
Clifford called Toy.
Yeah, she called
and
Toy.
Was like, bitch, this ain't no allergies.
She on the phone coughing just like Ernestine. And yeah, you might be right. And is this our kind of foreshadowing too for Ernestine maybe dying this season?
No.
Damn, we getting a lot this season. Man. And it's only season 2 of P Valley.
Right.
Once again, credit to P Valley. We get a lot of shows where niggas like to hold on the characters. We like to get like, this character. I mean, well, this more with them horror shows. it's just these certain shows where you feel like they've been holding on to characters too long. Like we supposed to get them one character supposed to get knocked off sooner or later. I'm just saying that P Valley, like the surprises, the shock value, not knowing who gonna do what or who gonna be around. But yeah, man, I forgot to get into that scene as far as Uncle Clifford and Ernestine and Tori. Yes, man, this is a lot of people. I feel like we're predicting as far as Ernestine getting COVID or coming down with COVID. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. We're gonna talk about that some more too, because damn, once you did figure that out, Uncle Clifford, well, hospital, why we not going immediately? We're gonna get to it though.
I don't know, because like I don't know at what point of the pandemic this is, so I don't know if they like telling people to stay home or just go to the doctor or just they don't give you medicine for this shit.
I don't know. We gotta see, man. I feel like
my bad. My bad. I actually had COVID, so like they don't give you medicine for this shit. You just
and then Andre's wife at the hospital working and shit, nurse, like they gotta be accepting people. I don't know.
But yes, no, Andre live in a different city though. He don't live in Chucalissa. What he do now?
I thought it was like worldwide or shit, the regulations or whatever.
County. It's by your county.
We get to Big Tink and Little Murder pretty much vibing. Shout out to the scenery too, the Mississippi scenery, the water, whatever. And like I said, I know they're getting real images of Mississippi or whatever.
Down by the river.
We get a good conversation as far as Big Tink coming out and really explaining to Little Murder what he went through as a child. And once he go into detail, I'm like, fuck.
This is why I say people don't deserve to have kids, and that I fully support people making a choice to terminate pregnancy, because I'm just like, I would rather you do that than do that to your kid. Like the amount of people that get abused because their parents didn't want them. I just
even with talking about Derek and what he doing the child or whatever as far as they kids and abuse.
Right.
Once again, P Valley putting emphasis on domestic abuse, child abuse, trauma, mental illness. All of that is making a play this season, especially in these later part of these episodes. Yes. But the conversation between Big Tink and Little Murder, and just Big Tink explaining to him everything he went through as a child and the horrific things he went through and what he had to see, and really what he told him as far as him being locked in that closet and just hearing his siblings being basically murdered by his mother.
Right.
I'm not
it's so sad when the people it's so sad when the people in the world that brought you in this world are the people that hurt you the most. Like that shit.
So
like you're supposed to be here to protect me.
Yeah.
And you are harming me, and then the fact that he was also, because remember he said he was in the hole, so in prison he was in solitary confinement, I guess.
Yes,
I don't know.
Because remember when they had conversations as far as him and Little Murder, when I think they had both got put in the hole, and the way Little Murder was writing him them what's names, them songs or whatever.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But it's that conversation, like you said, we've been talking about this as far as him being locked up or whatever, and it's him saying, "Shit, I got locked up when I was 7 years old. When I was a child, that was my first time being in confinement." Mm-hmm. As far as him being in that closet or whatever, and just the fact that him going through that, imagine what he's going through when he's put in that situation as far as prison. And remember go ahead.
The fact, okay, so he was, what did she say? He was 7 when his mom did this shit. How much you want to bet he did not get therapy?
No.
Like, if he was supposed to get put in the system. He needed therapy after that.
Imagine the thing, that's probably one of the reasons why he was on what he was on, as far as what they were doing, as far as getting locked up. So, and then, like I said, him being locked up, and this is another thing I like the way they touch on, solitary confinement, to what it does to your mind, and as far as what prison does, and what's, again, being in that type of confinement, being by yourself for that long, what it does to your mental stability. Mm-hmm. Man, that long. And once again, he sounded like he was locked up in solitary confinement multiple times. And I remember him having that conversation with Little Murder, and Little Murder saying, you was never the same once you came out of it. as far as solitary confinement. And this is where I think they were still locked up together.
Yeah.
So once again, you're gonna imagine his thoughts being in that situation, why he was locked up. So once he's out, and what, like he said to Little Murder when they were sitting down, everything has changed. And even watching him in these previous episodes, and him being like I said, shaking or whatever, him going through the whole anger problems, the not temper tantrums, but his temper not really being controllable, whatever, and all of that build up and everything he was going through, and then him hearing about black people being killed by police, all that shit was just a build up with him. But not only that, him and Little Murder in their situation, that too, all of that added up to everything he was going through. But it still didn't put me in a position as far as seeing what was coming next, and them getting into the car, and once again him telling Little Murder, yo, where you want to be dropped off at? Where you want to be dropped off at? And Little Murder once again saying no.
When he kept trying to drop him off, I was like, he about to do something. What is he doing that he don't want? Because like I could tell he was irritated when Murder said he was gonna hang with him for the day, and because I knew he was planning to do something, but I was like, I thought he was about to do some stupid shit, just like some ignorant.
Either go do something to somebody or
yeah. And then when he found the gun, I was like, this nigga already got a gun, and he just now got out. You know what I mean? Like
that too. Yeah, I was looking at that too. I'm like, nah, what you doing, nigga? Your man just got out. Ain't he on some type of probation or something? Like,
exactly.
Felon with a gun.
No, you cannot own a gun as soon as you get out. Like, man, how the hell he got a gun?
It's him telling Little Murder, yo, get out. Him repeatedly, get out, get out, get out.
Because he had already made up in his mind what he was doing today.
Yes, he had made up his mind at the beginning of that day. That first time he told Little Murder, yo, where you want to be dropped off at, he had already made up his mind.
Yep.
And I know, like I said, we had made a play on him in Little Murder situation and thinking maybe that was some of the reasons why he was upset and trying to adjust to everything that was going on with that. But no, it was so much more than that, man. And that's finally getting the reasoning behind why his anger was just there. But it wasn't even really anger, it was trauma. It wasn't even really anger.
And
it was him trying to.
I feel bad because I was like,
emotional
ass nigga, get what the fuck
we all of us, everybody.
But also, like, I also didn't understand. Like, I've never been to prison, jail. I've never been arrested. Thank goodness for jeez.
No, I don't watch.
So I don't know what it's like in there.
And I don't been locked up, but county jails and shit. No, you can't count county jail as prison.
I've been to prison to see people in prison.
So
I see that, and I'm just like, so I mean, what the fuck? For me, in women's prison, it's like, what do you do when you start your period? Like, cause I'm like, bruh, can I get a like?
Once again, you talking about maybe a 5x7, 6x1 cell confinement.
I'm a fucking germaphobe. I'm a
people
germaphobe. I'm like, can I have a bottle of Clorox?
Maneuvering around in one cell, one toilet, maybe it's all of that, just tight. And think about people who are at Supermax prisons. You're talking about 23-hour lockdown, not coming out for maybe 1 hour a day, sunlight, this and the third. Man.
Oh my God, just not being able to feel the wind across my face, just touch the grass. But think about
doing that and going through that while you already going through things. As far as having trauma or things you ain't got over, and going into another environment where you already dealing with other people who ain't got to deal with their own situations, and all of those people being put into one place. But man, Big Tink pulls a gun out and pretty much puts it to his head. And just seeing that look in Little Murder's face, the emotion coming over his face, the hurt in his face. Yes, nigga had tears in his eyes. I started crying a little bit. I did.
I cried. Fuck it. I cried.
Not heavy, but I got like eyes got watery.
I didn't cry heavy.
That's what I'm saying. My eyes got really watery, and I did. I had a little bit of tears coming down my eye, but it was just the fact that the build up to this point, because you were just seeing them vibing, and I was glad to see Big Tink happy. Like, damn, this nigga been mad because it's good to see him happy. But not only that, it's just hearing his story. And after you heard his story and then leading up to this episode, to this scene, damn, And once again, hearing him say what he said to Little Murder, and Murder begging, pleading with him, like, bro, we gonna make it. Like, I'm paving the way for us to have a whole nother life. We got houses to get, we got cars to buy, we got stuff to do. Big Tink was like, I'm done. The dark, I'm going to the light. I'm done. Like, I'm done.
It is. This reminded me of Midnight Mass, like Riley, how he couldn't sleep because all he saw was that one mistake that he made. And it's just like
the ghost, the girl.
Yeah. It's like that's just a moment in life, but I get it, like, because it's to recover from that, to heal from that, and not have the proper care, and not have the support, and bruh, it's some heavy shit. Because I didn't be in there before, so I get it. I get it. Like, where you just like, what the fuck is the point of living? What the fuck is the point?
Once again, man, if you done been through depression, dealing with mental illness, but not only that, the things Big Tink went through, and other people, whether you done lost somebody, and maybe you done lost kids,
or lost somebody to this, like, bruh.
Yes. Maybe you done lost somebody in prison. If somebody done went to prison and served like term, or maybe somebody done died in prison. Or maybe you talking to somebody right now that you know going through this that's in prison. It's just a light, and it's just the way, once again, Big Tink is just telling Little Murder, I'm done, and Little Murder telling him, I'm not going nowhere. Like, that's it.
And it's so sad because you can't love somebody out of their depression. You can't.
He was doing everything. You
can't. You can't.
Man.
They have to want it for themselves. They have to want to live, and they have to care. Once you get to that point where you don't want to live and you don't care about your life anymore, it's easy to pull that. It's easy to do that. Because you just
Little Murder, man. Little Murder, I got you. Weird to yell and tell him, I got you. Once again, shout out to the performance of both of these actors, man. Y'all niggas got to get some awards out. What up, Tony?
What up, Tony?
Appreciate you coming through, Tony. If you ain't on P Valley, bro, you got to get on it, man. You got to get on it. But yeah, man, after that, pretty much zone out and zoom out as far as the car, and we see the shot go off. Big Tink shooting himself, and just seeing Little Murder pop out of that car, man.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, I'm one of them. Like, you know, in TV shows where people throw up when they see. I'm one of them people. If I couldn't, I'd just.
Hey, moving forward. Before we get to it, we got Mercedes. What's her daughter's name again? I'm sorry,
Terica.
Terica. She shows up to Mercedes spot, and man, Terica, she's pregnant.
Yeah.
This whole time, Cell been coming at Mercedes. Everything they've been going through. Even with her, as far as Mercedes trying to somewhat have a relationship with Terica, going from the previous season, going into this season, and seeing how everything been going, I didn't know what Terica was doing, and I didn't know.
You remember she had that bad bitch party, and and Mercedes kept trying to tell her, stop thinking that getting this attention from older guys is cool, and it's because you have to build self-esteem within your children.
Where do you feel like, man, this takes this to Mercedes and how what's this putting her in emotionally?
Because she never wanted this life for her daughter. Like, I didn't went through this, and like, bruh, it's heartbreaking because it's just like, damn.
Now Mercedes, everything. I mean,
and then we don't even know what we don't even know who the daddy is. Is it somebody her age? Is it the older?
That's another thing. What about that? Is it somebody her age or is somebody older? Have she been dealing with that?
Because Mercedes told them straight up, she was like, y'all doing all this shit ain't gonna do nothing but get you bent over, and like, and it's true, and that's something in the black community that we need to stop protecting these
teenage
people.
Pregnancy, man. God damn, P Valley, y'all put all this shit into this season. Y'all not.
It's funny how
and the way they able to combine it and it's making sense.
Yes, how much they put in there, and it's just yes.
The connection. Like, it ain't all over the place. It ain't jumping all over. We ain't confused. Like, damn. So many important topics that's being brought into P-Valley this season, man. And we talking about a stripper show, by the way.
Right.
I always said it's way more than a stripper show. For anybody who have not watched P-Valley, you definitely need to watch it. I'm telling you. But other than that, man, we get a little murder showing up to Uncle Clifford.
I knew it
Ernestine.
was him. As soon as I heard it,
Oh,
I was like,
yes,
it's murder.
yes.
It's murder.
But I got upset because at first I was thinking, oh man, are we gonna get Ernestine falling down the steps? I thought we was gonna get her falling down the steps, and I'm like, why the fuck is she in the hospital? I was thinking that, damn, I thought Cliff was gonna get her put in the hospital. No, she's still coughing and walking around the house. Y'all let me know. Same thing when Nadia said, is the hospital's closed or something at this time? This is 2022 when they first coming out of the pandemic. I'm thinking no, because I was always hearing about
No, I think this is still
hospitals being
2020.
overcrowded.
Yeah, if this is still 2020, then hospitals might be overcrowded. And if you come up with a positive test,
Ain't no way no hospital closed.
Seriously, I'm trying to tell you, I had COVID earlier this year. This shit, they don't do nothing. You have it, and you just gotta let it ride. They don't give you fucking medicine, nothing. Depending on how bad it is, but I guess mine wasn't that bad. Don't ask me what.
Coughing, sweating, like you can tell. I'm like, damn, get my girl right, man. But Ernestine came to the door. Is that you, father? Is that you, daddy? I'm like, oh shit, we doing some more foreshadowing? Y'all got to chill.
Right,
man.
stop. Bruh, I swear to God.
Your boy, he got a little bit more. I ain't gonna lean front, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Your boy got a little bit more teary-eyed. Little Murder sitting there.
I felt so bad for him.
Talk. What?
Because it's like, first of all, to witness that, and then like to have to deal with.
Oh no.
I ain't being funny, y'all, but I'm just saying, man. I was just sitting
You
there
can't
like
save
that.
people. You
I'm
can't
watching that
save.
scene and just. You got to think now, because I'm feeling bad for Little Murder. Because moving forward, how do he deal with this? Like, how do he adjust
That's exactly
mentally
what
now?
I was thinking.
How do he adjust mentally now, man? Because, like I said, he got to live through this for the rest of his life. Like, moving forward, this is his image in his head now. So, now, how do Uncle Cliff... Well, I ain't going to say how do Uncle Clifford come in and how did this play. Now it's just him coming in pretty much feeling like he's going to have to be there for him emotionally and mentally, definitely. But I feel like this is why I hope we don't get a death from Ernestine, because it's like, how do we deal with both of them going to be dealing with two deaths? Like, how do both of them deal with that and trying to take care of each other as far as Uncle Clifford and Little Murder if something happened to Ernestine too?
Right. Surprisingly, it's a lot of old people that I know that actually had COVID and got over it. So, I mean, hers look rough. I wouldn't call it like that.
Because that's what the Uncle Clifford took her temperature, and I was like, okay, yeah, hospital run now. It's hospital run. But yeah, man, once again,
take that Tylenol and go to bed, drink fluids.
Oh, shit.
Niggas, I'm not lying. That's what they told me. They take you some Tylenol
Take some Tussin.
and drink.
Broken
I think I had to take some Tussin for the cough or something like it. My cough, like I said, my cough was not that bad. Ew, Lord.
Yes, man. I think the showrunner name is Katori Hall, if I'm not mistaken. Phenomenal job she's been doing this season. If apologies that I'm not saying her name right, but if I'm not mistaken, her name is Katori Hall. And phenomenal job for everybody behind P-Valley and for all the actresses, the writers, everybody. Phenomenal job this season, man. And we ain't even finished. But I feel like, honestly, I love Uncle Clifford. I love everybody who do what they do, the strippers, Russian Root, the new characters this season. Y'all did that. Everybody y'all done run on this season as far as these new characters. Big Tink, Russian Roulette, Whispers. I'm sorry if I'm forgetting anybody, but I'm pretty sure.
Bone.
Yeah, Big Bone. But most of the standouts have been really.
Wody ain't new.
No, he was last. No.
My bad.
Rome. Even Rome. I gotta say, even Rome.
He was a good character. He was good
for his character. He was. I'm just phenomenal writing this season, man. Like I said, but I gotta say, Little Murder kind of still in this season now. especially these later parts, is with his acting and everything he's doing with his performances. He's still in this season. I was giving it to the Russian Roulette and Whisper just because they dance performances.
They still in the
dancing
season
is
as far as
taking it.
dancing.
Yes.
But yeah,
But yeah, performances, yeah. Big Tank, you stole it, bro. I know we've been coming at you, everything been going on, emotions and everything, but just to get an understanding and everything you did, shout out to the actor too, man. I can't wait to see you in some more material. Anything, if I see you in something else, I gotta see, I gotta go check it out.
Right.
I gotta see what's going on. I gotta see what's
Right.
going on. And even with Little Murder, if I see this acting in some more things, I'm definitely checking it out. Great performances for this episode tonight. Shout out to P Valley and the writers and everybody. Katori Hall, if that's you. Other than that, man, you got anything you want to add on for this episode?
nah, we can just leave it on this because that's how I felt after I watched it. I was just like, I'm glad I watched it this afternoon and not last night like I wanted to, because I was gonna watch it
Yeah.
last night, and if I would have had to go to bed on that.
No, we watched it today. I watched it twice actually. I did. I watched it twiise, and that's why that second view, and I was like, we need to review this tonight. I gotta do this today. I gotta do this today. I can't wait to Tuesday. Ain't no
Yeah,
way.
because I was like, I'm gonna lose steam if we wait till Tuesday.
Yeah.
Cause I'm gonna need to get this heaviness off my chest. Like I can't carry this.
One thing I feel like is important with this episode, make sure you check on your people. Check on your people.
Check on
People smiling around here and they really going through it. Check on your people.
for sure.
I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate
Thank
it, man.
you.
Demond Tate, thank you. Thank you for checking us out. Thank you for the love. I appreciate it, man. Phenomenal show, man. P Valley is one of the ones. Once again, man, I gotta keep doing it. I gotta keep showing love to Little Murder and Big Tank and their performances tonight, man. It was a hard watch. It was, but stand out. And I want y'all to let me know in the comment section how y'all feel about this episode, and does it touch home with y'all and anything, and even with the previous episode as far as Kishana, and that being a 6-year episode based on her and domestic violence. Let me know how y'all felt about that one. And this one being based on a lot of trauma and mental illness. Let me know how y'all feel about this. And shout out to Nadia, man. We've been doing Uncut-ish, and we've had previous episodes where we've talked about therapy and the Black community needing therapy.
God, hell yeah, please.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
Tate. Yeah,
But,
I'm hard with names too. I am, man. It's hard for me to get names right, but hey, I definitely try to make sure I get it right. Shout out to Demond Tate coming.
Did you just freeze for real? At least it waited to the end. Dang, at least it waited to the end.
My
You
bad.
froze.
We got to get up out of here. My bad,
I
y'all.
was like, you froze, but at least it waited to the
I know.
end.
Thank you.
Because you only
At
had
least
like
you
maybe
waited.
one little glitch. Other than that, nah. You good.
Definitely appreciate you
Yeah.
coming through. Definitely, man. But and my bad if anybody just seen a little glitch, a little lag. My bad. Shout out to Tony Robinson coming through, showing love.
Hey.
Definitely, always coming through with the support. Appreciate it, bro. Definitely, shout out to everybody in the comment section, man, and shout out to everybody who been coming through, showing the channel love. And once again, I want to show some love to my co-host Adil. She came through the whole weekend. We did Uncut, we did Top 5 yesterday, and we had to jump on here tonight. Definitely appreciate her coming through and being able to give me her time. Thank you. I know you got a lot going on. I know we got a lot going on, kids in life. Thank you.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, y'all let us know in the comment section. How did y'all feel about this episode? How do y'all feel about P Valley so far this season? And if you're not watching P Valley, you definitely should give it a try. I know it's everybody, you've been hearing the rumors, the comments, people talking about the whole gayness and all that. Don't listen to it. Check the show out for yourself and give it a try. I'm telling you, have your own opinion. You gonna like it. I'm telling you. Other than that, anything else?
Nah.
Moving forward, y'all make sure y'all be on the lookout. We are working on American Horror Story reviews. We're going to try to do retro ones as far as the original American Horror Story. We're going to be trying to work on that sometime soon. And we're going to be trying to work on the spin-offs as far as American Horror Stories. Once again, the emphasis as far as the original American Horror Story and American Horror Stories as far as the spin-off. But other than that, P-Valley, of course, review. Oh, I think they might be skipping this week. I got to check, but I think they might be skipping this week. Okay, so no P-Valley review this week. No P-Valley review this week. Damn, that's gonna hurt.
And they left us like this, like
Yeah, I know. How y'all gonna leave
how
us off
dare
like this?
you
Come on, man.
taking a break for what?
DeMonte, I don't know, man. I don't know. We got Raising Canaan about to come on DeMonte. To be on the lookout for that. And if for anybody want to see the reviews, I do have the original Power reviews on my channel as far as the Power Book 3, Power Book 2 Ghost, all of them. Power Book 4 Force. Hey, it's a lot of Power spinoffs. But for me right now, Power Book 3 Raising Canaan is the best right now. August. Be on the lookout for the new reviews. But yeah, I don't know, DeMonte. I don't know, brother. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. We gotta see. We're gonna see how the season ends as far as P Valley, and I might be right there with you. I might be. But when that new season of Power Book 3 Raising Canaan come on, Nadia, Power Book 3 Raising Canaan, you should check that out. There's some good things they represent on there too. I'm telling you. I ain't gonna speak too much on it, but I'm telling you. Other than that, make sure y'all be on the lookout for a new episode of Uncut Ish Talk this Friday, though. Live, 9 p.m., Twitch, YouTube, regular. Other than that, shout out to my fellow YouTubers out there doing their thing. I don't like to call out certain people because I like to make sure I mention everybody, but I do want to mention Pretty Girl Love Strap content because she recently did a P-Valley review. Make sure y'all go check her out. Brillo the Big Review and JH review. They got a DMC pack coming out tonight, I think. Go check them out. But yeah, I want to make sure I show them some love because they got some good content coming out. No, I'm not glad he gone, DeMond. I'm not glad he gone, man.
He just needed therapy.
Come on, DeMond.
He just needed therapy.
Man.
I mean, that's a lot of therapy. That's a lot. I'm not saying that's like years of therapy. Yeah. So like that ain't no easy fix. Like,
and he didn't. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna agree with Wody. He didn't need to come back on the road. He didn't.
No, he did not need to come back on the road.
But
that's
fucking up our paper. We can't call him like an unstable monster. I ain't doing. I can't do him like that. We was talking. I see it. We was previous episodes, but no, especially after this one, no. Like, there's so many other individuals going through this, especially young black males out here. Think about it. Everybody that's out here that you call the young ones is out here shooting, doing all the certain crimes that people say this young generation so out of control and this and the third. There's a lot of mental illness going on out here. And a lot of
and also who they got guiding them. Where are the leaders?
Or who they don't have guiding them.
Exactly. That's the problem. Where are the leaders? Where are these leaders? Where are these people that's guiding these young men to not follow the streets?
So yeah, man. Well, shout out Big Tank, man. I ain't happy he gone. I would have, especially after this episode, I would have liked to see a little bit more with him. But it was understandable why they went the route they went with this. I know. It's all good. Appreciate you coming through, though, bro. Definitely make sure you come through for Uncut Ish Talk. We might try to, I'm definitely going to try to bring this up again, especially for the whole mental illness aspect and try to talk a little bit more about Big Tink and everything he went through. So come through for Uncut.
9 p.m. Eastern.
9 p.m. 9
Eastern
p.m.
Standard Time.
Oh, yeah, because I forgot we might have some West Coast people, East Coast people, and I forgot international. I know, my bad. But, yeah, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. YouTube and Twitch, Low Key Cave. Once again, man, I appreciate everybody for coming through tonight. Everybody in the comments, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell to let you know when I upload new videos. This is the road to 600 subs. The content ain't gonna slow down, but your boy is working a little bit more. I'm doing a little bit more as far as working, so I'm probably not gonna be uploading like tomorrow that much. Maybe not like that much even weekly, but I'm gonna try to do a little bit more with lives. Hopefully I can get my cousin Nadia to come through. I know we have certain things going on, but just like we did this weekend. But yeah, your boy, I'm trying to make certain things happen. So yeah, I gotta work a little bit more. Oh yeah. But once again, I want to show some appreciation to my co-host Nadia for coming through. Thank you. Other than that, we out.